pack of liars. Continuing, higher prices leave consumers feeling the pinch. Wall Street Journal. You're not a human being. You're not a father, a mother, a son, a daughter, a grandmother, a grandfather, a brother, a sister. You're not a Christian. You're not an American. You're a consumer, and you're a human resource, and they say you're not essential. Stop letting them use these terms. You're a consumer. How about you're a human being? What will you do when inflation forces U.S. households to spend 40% of their incomes on food? That's what's projected again. And they go through it in an excellent long article at Zero Hedge. U.S. declares state of emergency to keep gasoline flowing after Colonial fails to restart hacked pipeline. They're holding it hostage, both the data of the company and the company's servers itself. Why would you have something like a complex gas pipeline out of refined fuel out of Texas all the way up the East Coast? Maybe we can show some maps of that. You notice what was delivering raw crude to Houston was supposed to be open by now, the Keystone Pipeline, but it's closed. So you can't get the raw oil to it, and it doesn't matter because you already have shortages, and then you can't even be pumped. See the background? See the pattern there? I would imagine it's probably the CIA director that's doing this, not even the Chi-Coms, but he is a Chi-Com operative. U.S. declares state of emergency to keep gasoline flowing after Colonial fails to restart hacked pipeline. And it goes on and on and on. You really think that ship just wrecked on an accident in the Suez Canal? Really think all this is just happening by accident? Here's another one. Automakers are ditching high-tech features amidst unprecedented semi-shortages. Good. There's too much high-tech crap that tracks you in cars anyways. So there's some good unseen areas of this, but it's serious, folks. But don't worry. Bezos has his new 417-foot super yacht is a testament to the K-shaped recovery where the elites are all inflating the cost of super yachts and super jets and palatial 100,000, 50,000 acre properties. But again, they need that because there's a lockdown and they don't want to be around you. So that's some of what's going on. Brian, what are you doing to protect yourself? I mean, this is such a big seismic thing. I've tried to point out they're destroying the third world, starving them to death, and then organize them as an invasion weapon that the UN also orchestrates and controls. I mean, we're really entering the end game here. So I'm really just staying at the helm, on air, doing limited things. If they try to lock down Austin to try to, at some point be able to get out of the town. I mean, I literally have an armored vehicle if I need one because I knew in the future the left would attack anybody trying to report on what they do. They've attacked the vehicle at least 50 times with hammers and bricks and everything else. People said, oh, you're crazy. You won't need that. Well, we need that to report now with the left. I mean, they're just slowly putting us into a destabilized position. What do you think, Brian?
Well, what I'm hearing, I do luxury real estate here in Miami Beach. A lot of the big money is putting money in hard assets like houses and whatnot. Obviously, I don't know the answers. I'm just trying to understand what to do because everything.
Sure. I mean, listen, you're smart as I am or smarter. Absolutely. The stock market's way overvalued. If you know when to get out of it, it's a great place. It's all inflationary, and it's the leading edge of inflation. So you can, cash out of that before the inflation hits other places. You got to decide when to do that. That's just a speculative roller coaster with insiders making the money. But absolutely, real estate's always king. Look at what Bill Gates is doing, buying up raw farmland across the U.S., knowing raw commodities during the coming depression are going to be king with the food shortages. So that's why I said a year ago when Bill Gates was buying up farmland, I said, folks, I would get into storable food and food production. What do you think?
No, absolutely. I mean, everything you've said, my grandfather said from the OSS, even your products, like my girlfriend was a model for years. She had some toenail fungus. She took the, forgot what the supplement was. It actually cured her toenail. Everything I've been listening to you for 15 years. It's the first time I've called in. I'm sorry I'm not very rehearsed here, but I'm just terrified. I want to get I'm actually feel great, though, that listening to you, I want to get property outside of the city. I think that's one of the main takeaways that I've gotten. But I take Survival Shield every day. I mean, everything you've said is what my grandfather said that was in the OSS, and it's all come true. So thank you so much. I know you don't want to hear that. But
well, no, I mean, but all I'm covering is history and the arc of empires. I mean, what was your grandfather saying? Which about globalism, world government?
the breakdown of the family, destroying the family, basically everything the United Nations. He spoke about this in the 70s. I think he actually went on radio stations and everything and tried to get it out there. My mom.
Well, God bless your grandfather. We'll be right back.